Are we live? Welcome in, everyone. Yep, looks like we're live. Cool. So we got AV in the chat, got 555 staker 5555 staker class in the chat. What's up? Max Payne, OpenSea fork. Congrats, Gerardo. Most definitely. We'll talk about this. When is the stream starting? Right now. 1 minute. Yeah. So I tweeted something earlier, and if you guys follow me on Twitter, which you probably should, right? Twitter.com/GerardDog. I tweeted that I am forking OpenSea. Now, technically, it's more of a looks rare model. Now, for those of you who don't know what that is, it's an NFT marketplace, and their model's better because they gave away free coins. Who doesn't like free coins? And PulseChain will arguably, not arguably, but it will be a better environment, right? Hence the tweet I made earlier about PulseChain being a better home for the NFT bros, lower fees, faster blocks, new community, new marketplaces for them, new game theory. We got more people in the chat. Let me say what's up real quick. We got 0x Obri. What's up? I'll probably start seeing more punk profile pictures, eh? Live greetings. Live, there you go. That's the logo right there for those of you who aren't aware. So again, it's more of a looks rare fork. Call it an OpenSea fork because people understand that better. And yeah, it'll be great. Well, we'll touch more on the details shortly, but that is the logo, the marketplace. Okay, I'll tell you guys the story real quick. Let me finish up with the chat for a bit. Greetings, rocket emojis, putting out the word. Thumbs, got Hedron in the chat. Nice. Hi, Gerardo. Huge fan of all you're doing. This is my first live. Welcome. Yeah, it's a bit later than usual, but hopefully we can capture different global demographics of different time zones, right? Thumbs up. Morning all. What's up, Red Squirrel? Greatest admin ever in t.me/LookIntoHex. Stellar job, Red Squirrel. Good to see you. Go, Gerardo. Star Eyes. Hey, bro. Think that your nice camera's faster than your PC, so there's a bit of a desync. Yeah, maybe. Morning from Pakistan. Morning. What's up? Love you, Gerardo. Love you too, bro. 555. I always say 3 5s. 5555 staker class. Much love. And if you guys, yeah, we'll get to the story. We'll get to the story. How old are you? Pretty sure I tweeted my age when I turned 26 a couple months ago. UK here. Cheers. Chart God. Hey, I appreciate it. Fire. All right. So here I have some notes here because there's a lot to talk about. So let's just start with some basics. A lot of ground to cover here. So about a week ago, I made a video on different staking methods, right? For HEX, PulseChain, PulseX, and then we had Richard tweet out that you'll be able to single asset stake PulseX. So that kind of threw everything for an amazing loop. I think that's super bullish news. But just to point out that if you're watching that video now, it's like a week late. Like it needs to be updated basically. Go check out the K4K live stream though. That's the most recent sort of PulseX, Pulse game theory conversation I've had here publicly. And yeah, it was a great stream. Great dude. Good to meet him. We're more similar than I thought, so that was pretty funny. But yeah, dude's killing it, taking the reins in the HEX PulseX creator space. So very, very happy to see more creators doing that. And yeah, go check out those two videos. But yeah, PulseX staking is going to be amazing. But you guys are probably here to hear about the OpenSea fork, right? Someone said I look like a teenager. So when I'm 80, I'll look like I'm 50. Hey, that's the goal, right? PulseChain launch getting delayed month by month. Well, yeah, software is difficult and you want it to be amazing, right? PulseChain would be live right now if it weren't for PulseX, truly, but PulseX will make it so much better. And so we wait for better things. Delayed gratification, right? All right. So let's see. How do I spark up this sort of story? So I wasn't in London, right? Limon saying that's awesome if you are really forking it. Yep. So I didn't go to the London party, but obviously a lot of people did go to the London anniversary for HEX, and one of those, right? One of those guys was actually thinking about doing some NFT stuff, right? His name is Rogers. Some of you guys might know him. He's from the community. He talked to Richard Hart, right? He was at the dinner, I believe, but Richard more or less was like, yo, why not build a marketplace? Right? It's one of the low-hanging fruits. Truly, it's just a bunch of servers, just hosting a bunch of servers. I mean, in theory, it's pretty easy, but you find out running servers like that is not cheap. But I won't go off on that tangent quite yet. So you have Rogers talking to Richard about NFT stuff, right? And turns out, hey, we got him in the chat there. Turns out the marketplace is a low-hanging fruit, right? And you see this because there's really only one that's like dominating, or that was dominating for the longest time, and that was OpenSea, right? Absolutely dominating, like $100 million in volume per day, top gas guzzler on Ethereum. Now we know it'll be interesting to see NFT marketplaces and how they affect the fee market on PulseChain. That'll be pretty interesting to see. But then you had this recent one come out that was actually an airdrop. I don't know if some of you guys claimed it. I was actually able to claim this airdrop that said if you use OpenSea, you get this. I guess I'll mention it. It's this Looks token, right? Looks rare. Luckily, I was able to dump it at the tippy top, so I'm very proud of that. But the chat's funny. But yeah, so you have these NFT marketplaces which are new, right? They're a pretty new phenomenon. And then you have OpenSea launch its SOS coin, and then you have Looks Rare airdrop its Looks coin. And the model that Looks Rare use is more so what we're using on the team, right? Did I even mention the name of the new marketplace yet? It'll be called Mintra, by the way. So the model we're using for Mintra is more so like the Looks Rare model, which again, I'm pretty sure they do it this way, but nonetheless, the goal here is of the percentage that the platform charges, it'll be less, first of all. So OpenSea charges 2.5%, Mintra will charge 2.25%. And of that, ideally, right, no expectations of profit, obviously, but it would be cool to see some of that go back to the users, right? And even if there already are things that exist like that on Ethereum, well, you're accumulating Ethereum, that's cool, but wouldn't you rather accumulate PLS, a new token, which arguably has more potential? So there are a lot of cool little game theory aspects, and we'll go deep on this. We'll go deep on this over the next few days. I'd love to answer any questions regarding this or literally anything HEX, PulseChain, PulseX in this stream. So let me get to the chat real quick. You don't need Richard's longevity research? Hey, it would not hurt. You got Rogers in the chat. What's up, bud? Pulse May 11th. I mean, people throw speculative launch dates out there all the time. Hey guys, love K for K. Sam, great guy. Yes, I was at the dinner, Mr. Crypto Rogers. Indeed, you were, sir. The dinner that changed it all. Smash the likes, good people. Most definitely, you guys. Like, please smash the likes. Spread the good word. People need to hear about this. I saw that K for K was arguing with Hex Orca. That's funny. Pound the like button, share, subscribe, all that great stuff. Thank you guys for 12K subs. By the way, you guys are nuts. Send it. Absolutely send it. Which hosting service you are going to put the fork website? We will get to those details. Everyone must see RH on Around the Blockchain earlier if you missed it. Yeah, I saw that. I caught that stream. It's a good one. He's just like on his bed, chilling, streaming. It's kind of funny. What do you feel the best use case for NFTs are? Well, I know Uniswap v3 concentrated liquidity positions because they are unique, right? You might have a liquidity position at like that huge buy wall, right, on Uniswap V3 at for HEX, right? We saw that huge buy wall on the HEX USDC pair, the 1% fee pair, and yeah, each of those positions basically get their own unique NFT to represent the unique LP position and has a cool little picture. Other than that, I mean, it's just like any other asset, right? Or collectible, so to speak. Like, why does a certain baseball card run you 100 grand or whatnot? I'm not familiar with the actual figures in that space, but you get what I'm getting at, right? Like, it's a human thing. Hi Gerardo, thanks for the Twitter follow. Hey, my pleasure, man. You probably tweeted something that I liked. Has it written? Mintra. There you go. Yep. I'm glad I didn't have to spell it. That means it's a good brand. Good morning, little bro. What's up, Finbear? Will there be a sacrifice phase? Yes. Name one cool idea for price positive tokenomics for the incentive token. Let's say to disincentivize dumping the living crap out of the incentive token, maybe offer a very large yield on it in the PulseX pools. I mean, that could be one idea, strategy, right? Because if you're just getting yield in the incentive token in all of these liquidity pools, as well as PulseX single asset staking, which is good for PulseX, right? All of that is truly just sell pressure for the incentive token. So you want to create fundamentals, right? Price positive tokenomics, as Graphene says. So then, yeah, I think maybe in the PulseX pool, maybe the I'm just calling it I, right? Maybe the IPLS pool is incentivized heavily, and therefore people are incentivized to liquidity provide there to get more I MPLS and I and not dump it, right? Let it run. But who knows, right? It's just one idea. What's up, Block Freak? Imagine 20K. I think you blast past 25K by summer. I mean, yeah, like for example, Crypto Coffee, bro, man's at 17K. I need to get some pointers from Mr. Coffee. Cause yo, like, yes, the Hex community's nuts. We're blasting up there. What's Hodl Dog at? Like 15, 16K? So cool, man. So cool. I think Richard's like, he blasted past 100K on Twitter. He's almost at 200K on Twitter. Let's go. Putting the F in NFT here. Yeah. Let's make that ish fungible. What's the name? Mintra. Keep up the good work, Benny. Thank you. Thank you. And this is an interesting use case that people keep bringing up, which I had no idea would be a use case for this. But hey, people seem to be talking about this a lot. So apparently, Hex tokenized stakes, like because Firebun already wrote code for encapsulated stakes, but this is sort of a different approach to it, I guess, which is stakes and their uniqueness encapsulated in NFTs. And so, yeah, I guess people will be able to trade those. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but yeah, you can stick that in any marketplace you'd like. Also love Staker live stream every Sunday. Love those guys. Yeah, we run it every Sunday with the Staker team, Steph, Hodl Dog, Firebun sometimes, Kareem, as often as we can, right? We rotate, but everyone must watch. Yes, Staker App Show every Sunday. Indeed. Good morning, Mr. Awesome Hair just got here. I'll watch it back at the live stream's over. Cool. There's so many damn good projects. I need another job. I feel. Hart's Law will drop incentive token. Hope so. 100 watching. Let's go. Yeah, it's a bit late, right? So we don't have like 400 people, but hey, hopefully the replay blows up. We're taking over, says Rothko. Agreed. OpenSea on PulseChain will be awesome. Yeah, I mean, it'll be called something else, right? But it will be awesome. So yeah, all right. Let's get to talking, right? So this is one of the low-hanging fruits, in my opinion, is creating the premier NFT marketplace on PulseChain. And so back to the story real quick. it was Rogers talking to Richard Hart in London, and Richard Hart was like, yo, instead of doing this NFT stuff, why don't you build a marketplace? So then Rogers gets to working, and you guys actually probably saw him on Twitter as PLS NFT or something like that, PLS underscore NFT. And I reached out. I was like, yo, like, how are you guys building this this marketplace? Because I was looking at devs and seeing that it's pretty pricey to maintain servers on a monthly basis, like good servers, and just the development around it was pretty like new. Not a lot of developers have done this. So it was definitely a lot of bottlenecks. And so I reached out to these guys and I was like, yo, like, how are you doing this? And they pretty much explained, like, we're ready to launch soon. We just need community building aspects of things. And I'm like, look, we got community here. I'd like to rebrand you guys if that's all right. I really came at them with like, yo, this name you guys have is kind of clunky. Just you're kind of being diluted by the Pulse brand, like a lot of things that I was like, let's help out here. And turned out to become a cool team dynamic that I did not expect to kind of flourish so quickly. So we got the rebranding down, we got cool game theory down on the new model. It's gonna be cool, you guys. Like, I'll touch on it more over the week, but let me get back to the chat real quick. The chat's funny. Hello. This is Jamie Phillips. Good day from Australia. This is young Wee Wild. All right. Bought a time machine with some of my HEX profits and took a picture when it explains what HEX is. Nice. You do any HEX TA lately? I'm down if you guys want to do this on stream. If DAO chooses incentive token price, what you think it'll be deflationary supplies? DAO always be some coins actually. Not sure if I understand your question. I don't know if the incentive token will be deflationary. Pretty sure it'll be inflationary. Sacks $25 for PulseX. Hey, it's something. From the Philippines, nice. I talk about my relatives about PulseX. They're not believing me. Look, I talked about it for years and people didn't believe me, and now they're asking me how to buy. So, as is life. TA is always good. All right, yeah, let's knock some out. Bro, I've been looking at NFTs for some. Bro, I've been looking for NFTs, but it seems sketchy. Glad you doing some of this for sure. I'm a sack. Wally Soares. Hey, I think. Look, guys, NFT marketplaces are so new, so new. And what else is new? NFT tokens, right? The SOS token, the looks rare token, so new. So much room for innovation and like just doing things better. Not only that, what else? The sacrifice mechanic for launching coins. All this stuff is like less than a year old. We're like on the cutting edge of crypto as a space, right? Auto buyback would be cool. So yes, there will be a sacrifice phase for Mintra. I think it starts in 6 days. I think the websites are up, so you can go check out mintra.io, mintra.info, but pretty sure they launch in 6 days. Right, the team launches in 6 days. It'll be not your typical bonding curve, right? There will be no time bonding curve whatsoever, from what I understand. No time bonding curve. It's a 14-day phase, and there's only a volume bonding curve, your typical 1 to 2.5x. So we're playing with the mechanics a little bit because, like I said, this whole sacrifice mechanic for launching coins is so new, and so why not have some fun with it? The unit bias is also different. It's not going to be 10,000 coins per USD equivalent. It's not going to be 10,000 points per USD equivalent, but rather 100 points per USD equivalent. Just to, right, because you see all these coins go from 0.00000 to whatever, to like a penny, and you're like, yo, that was a huge run. But I think it'd be cool to do something different, right? Like I said, it's such a new launch mechanic. Might as well play around with it. And yeah, I think Like look at these other coins that have their historic runs from 10 pennies to $100. It's just a different regime to play in. So it'll be interesting. It'll be really interesting. RH revolutionized crypto with the sack phase stage. I agree. People making video NFTs on PulseChain, probably. Ask 3 Arrows Capitals for some funds. Hey, they can join, right? It's a distributed phase. Gerardo, what's your point on incentive token? Will Richard make any game theory so people don't dump it? Yeah, like I just pointed that out earlier, right? How I would hope to see some cool game theory laid on top of it, incentivize locking it up in LP pools or staking it, right? Maybe a single asset yield pool for the incentive token that gives, what would that give though? Because it can't give itself, or it would just further incentivize dumping. But the locking up itself might. Like it's so new. I'd be down to like chat with some smart folks about price positive tokenomics for the incentive token. So yeah, I think this will be really cool. Once again, mintra.io, go check it out. And everything you need to know should be there at this point. What if incentive token somehow benefits you with a tax loss or something somehow? Hey man, I'm not a tax advisor, but if you figure something cool out, let me know. How did you come up with the name Mintra? Some like online business generator thing, honestly. I threw in a bunch of cool keywords and it made sense. Make a new Telegram for this project. I believe we do have a Telegram already. I should drop the links, shouldn't I? So if you go to mintra.io, that link is in the description. Scroll to the bottom, there's the Telegram link. There you go. Hex Orca has some insane tokenomics. Get with him. That's a good idea. I should get Hex Orca on chat. I have a bunch of people I want to get on chat. Here, let me retweet Hex streamers real quick. Oh, we got Hex Toys responding to the tweet. They said, for real? If so, we'd love to be involved. Hex Toys, live stream? You guys are great, by the way, with the comments on Twitter. Someone says I'm forking you. It's funny. I'm trying to find the Hex streamers tweet because they always tweet me out when I go live, even sometimes when I forget. So one sec, you guys, let me find them. There we go. Retweets. Awesome. But yeah, let me write these down. So Hex Orca. Love to do a live stream. Hex Toys. I have a list of like 10 plus people I'm trying to do a live stream with. So hopefully this week I can knock out a bunch. Are $4.5 for 10K Hex bad value? What? That's amazing value. What are you talking about? 10,000 Hex right now is worth like $2,000. If you can get it for $4, that's a flip. What? Sorry, I'm just confused. How much genius are you lending to the Mintra project design and future? Look, like the branding, yours truly. The tokenomics was definitely a collaborative effort, definitely. But look, man, there's incentive for me to want this thing to do really, really well. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, I'm not sure about NFTs and taxes. That's a whole different realm. Someone talking about the incentive token. Okay. So let's get to the fun stuff, right? So if someone wants to buy an NFT in the marketplace, they have to buy and pay in mint? No. So just like your typical marketplace, OpenSea, LooksRare, whatever, you pay in the native token, right? You pay in Ethereum. Now, obviously, PulseChain native token is PLS, so you'll be paying PLS. And again, like with OpenSea, you can pay in USDC, you can pay in DAI, like there are options. So I actually have to familiarize myself with whether it'll be just PLS you can get, you can do your stuff with, or if you can do it with other PRC20s. My guess would be you can, but I'll have to freshen up on that. But you won't need Mint to use the NFT marketplace. You won't. It's a separate thing. Now, you know how LooksRare has the model where they give fees back to the users. Mintra is going to do something pretty similar, right? It strives to do something similar. No expectations, but it would be really, really cool, really, really cool to see where mint holders can lock up their coins, just stake them, right? Stick them in a pool, just stake them, and gain revenue share of fees in PLS. So very, very, very similar to the PLSX single asset staking pool. Very similar, right? Where the more volume that comes into PulseX as an exchange, the more funds will go to this fee 2 address, and it can do whatever it wants. It can buy the coins and burn them if it wants. Right? Now, again, OpenSea charges 2.5%. Mintra only will charge 2.25%. So you're getting a better deal from the get-go. And then from there, it'd be amazing to see a fraction of that go into mint holders' hands, mint stakers' hands, right? So staking mint and you get revenue share. So it's very, very similar to a volume-based fee revenue share. That's why it's like a hybrid between like PulseX tokenomics as well as PulseX single asset staking, because you get a different token than what you're staking, right? So you stake mint, you don't get mint, it's deflationary. You get PLS. Does that make sense? Like, this is really, really cool game theory. I'm stoked. Great reply. Thanks, buddy. Hey, my pleasure, man. Hello, Francia. Oh, that profile picture is really cool. The HEX Daytona car. That's like in 10 days, right? In Florida. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Ooh, imagine if they won. Ooh. Stoked. Will you stake PulseX? Of course. Like the website, reminds me of Linux Mint. Very cool. Can't wait. Same. You can have me on live stream if you want. I can ask stupid questions that the common folk will ask. Hey, I'm down, bro. You should get the hexagon on your live. I actually talked to that guy this morning. Write him down on my list. Yo. Are we gonna do like a stream a day? Should we do a marathon and just knock out the list of people I'd love to talk to? Good morning, all. Can you show Mintra on your screen? Yeah, let me do that. It could split the fee revenue to airdrop 1% and use 0.25% to buy back mint and burn it. It could. If it wanted to. You just have to watch what the address does. I wouldn't sweat the tokenomics and just make it similar to... I've never heard of that. Hey, man, I have no clue about Pulse and PulseX ratios at the beginning. Sorry. Bro, I'm about to be a mint whale, so there's more crypto. That's, hey, man, you do your thing. When's this supposed to drop? I think we launch on the 16th for the SAC phase. Are we going to be called Mintronians? LMAO. Lamau. 100 million Filipinos will use this instead of OpenSea on ETH. There you go. Boom. 100 million users from the get-go. Appreciate it, Tim. Nice. Can NFT creators move their pieces from other marketplaces to Mintra with ease? Well, it's going to be a PulseChain native marketplace, right? So as easy as it is to bridge an NFT from Ethereum to Pulse. Now I have to familiarize myself with bridges better to know if you're even able to do that and have wrapped Ethereum NFTs, so you could have your Bored Apes on PulseChain and stick them in Mintra. I mean, it'll be weird to see. Or why do that when you can just have it on Ethereum right now, get your copy, and then just stick your PRC 721 or whatever, like your P NFT. Why not just do that? That sounds easier. Not no marathon, you'll get fed up and lose track of your goals. A stream it, yeah, the exact opposite. A stream a day, yes. Do you think the staking of PLSX is because the fees for being an LP isn't so profitable? Not necessarily. Like it can be profitable if you enter and exit at similar ratios, don't suffer impermanent loss, and let it stick there for a bit. It's pretty good. But single asset staking on PLSX is arguably safer, lower risk, because you don't suffer the potential of impermanent loss because there's no pair whose ratio is fluctuating and changing your position. And at any given moment, you're just sticking a set amount of an asset in a pool. And at the end of the day, once you're done staking your PLSX, you just pull it out and then pull out your incentive token, your yield. Can I share the dev team working on Mint? I already shared Rogers. I'm not sure if the other guys want to be public, but Rogers and I, for now, are the kind of front-facing figures, kind of the faces, if you will. Interview with Helgorian. Not sure who that is. Mintards. Referral program. We've talked about it. I have to get back to the guys and see where that went. That would be cool. Launch copy. What in the world does forking OpenSea mean? It means there will be a better NFT marketplace on PulseChain. PLSX or PLS? Both. Sack phase. Sack phase. Yes. Stream a day at the time it favors YouTube algo. That might be true. Yeah, I just said 16th. Yeah, and you can check out the website. Here, let me share my screen. There we go. So, okay, here's the HEX chart. Beautiful. We can talk about this for a bit, or we can go straight to the marketplace stuff. All right. So Hex looks beautiful. First of all, just a little break from talking all this NFT stuff, but Hex looks absolutely beautiful. Bouncing off 50-week, similar to back in November of 2020. Sitting beneath a 20-week MA, 21-week EMA, similar to back here, right? It's looking kind of like a fractal without this crazy big payday pump and crash. Not only that, RSI is kind of reset, cooled down back to these all-time low levels on the weekly. 44, 48, it's looking good. Looking pretty good on the macro, right? There's always downside potential. Crypto is extremely volatile. Invest at your own risk, no financial advice, yada, yada. But Hex looks good. Let's see, PulseX.com, almost $1 billion raised. Fantastic. PulseChain testnet live. Just hitting certain keywords for the SEO and the title. Let's see what else. Are Ethereum and Bitcoin in a bear market? Probably. Right? Haven't broken 65K since like April of last year. Other than that, 69K, what do we call it? Judas candle. But yeah, I mean, look at that. Hex is up 0.6% in the sea of red. Nice. So yeah, this is so far the placeholder site for Mintra, right? Because obviously it's not live yet. It'll be a PulseChain NFT marketplace, but yeah, you can check it out here, showcasing some artists on here, and yeah, crediting the artists here with their links. Here are our socials. Twitter, Discord, Telegram. Miniature Sacrifice opens in 6 days. We've got a timer here. Address will be posted February 16th. And yeah, we go into basically everything I just mentioned. 14-day phase, 100 points per every USD equivalent. After 14 days, then you have a 5% bonding curve. So there's no bonding curve during, but there's a bonding curve after. So basically similar to PulseChain, PulseX, where you're disincentivizing the late guys. It's like, yo, get in during the phase or get out. You know, I'm explaining how we'd love to see revenue fee go to mint stakers or to buy mint on the open market and burn it. Yeah, shout out to the guys who built the site. Absolutely beautiful. And whenever you launch something like this, right, you want to attach something to it that actually helps the world. So with PulseChain, it's freedom of speech. With PulseX, it's freedom of movement and assembly. And with Mintra, let me drink some water for this one. We're creating a set of people who believe that blockchains should not destroy the environment. And you and I know that this is a huge problem with crypto mining. Proof of work, Ethereum, Bitcoin should destroy the environment. Enrich electricity companies, you know the deal. So, excuse me. So what we're talking about here is we're creating a set of people who believe that blockchains should not destroy the environment, who believe in a future where proof of stake is the dominant consensus network because it's environmentally friendly. So you're really sacrificing to prove you believe that blockchains should not absolutely wreck the environment. So that's what it is. You're not buying anything. Acceptable coins, Ethereum, your typical ERCs, stables, and some BSC stuff if you're about it. Get to the chat real quick. Verification process for NFT artists. I'm not sure. There are a lot of details I need to touch up on actually. So we'll touch up on that. Nice. I'm glad to hear this. Keep up the good work. Just got wrecked with new NFT projects. I'm hoping for the best in Pulse. Sorry to hear that, Maurice. Definitely, if you're looking for not financial advice, but yield producing assets are pretty cool, right? Actual assets. So I shouldn't say actual assets, but if you're on your last $100, you shouldn't be buying NFTs. If you're on your last $1,000, you shouldn't buy. That's just my opinion, right? It's like if you're working a minimum wage job, should you be buying expensive Mona Lisa style art? Like, no, bro. Like, figure out the basics first, and then you can do that silly stuff. We're looking into adding a referral program in the marketplace. Nice. There you go. The man himself. Liquidity with PulseX to Mintra both move fast. Yeah, like it'd be really cool to see a mint Pulse pool, a mint PulseX pool. Do you also fork all the NFTs which are currently for sale on OpenSea? No, not necessarily. You can think about it this way. PulseChain is forking all your NFTs anyways. So if you own your NFT, you will own it on PulseChain as well. So if you do that, you could stick it into any marketplace you want, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it would work. Yeah, you just stick it into any marketplace you'd like. So I think there might be like some manual listing it there, but yeah, it won't be. I don't think it'll be automatic. Staker support hex price chart is awesome. Yeah, man, looks good. Can't wait for my pulse. It's gonna be worth the wait. Agreed. Airdrop to OpenSea user. Hey, I love myself some community feedback. This is good. Not a bad idea. Because they have the same address on PulseChain. EVM-based system. Beauty. Awesome, Rogers. Yeah, really cool stuff with the referral program. Hope it works out. That'd be really cool to see. Hex looking gorgeous. When are we breaking all-time high? Excuse me. Near Jenkins, she'll call it first. I miss that guy. I need to do a stream with him. Jenkins rocks. Who shall call it first? Probably him. He's good at that. He's way better at TA than I am, honestly. I'm good at like the zoom out, long-term, macro, crazy quantitative models. Like he's good at long-term as well, but he really crushes it with like your traditional textbook TA, if you know what I mean. But yeah, new all-time high. I don't know. This year, hopefully. HEX looking gorgeous. Yep. One rally. Good day from Sydney. What's up? I entered PulseX late for our $4.5 bet. Oh, I see what you're saying. The bonding curve. You're up. It's a 5x worse rate than at the beginning. Excuse me, guys. Oh, tickle. So, I mean, it's up to you, man. Like, HEX did what? 10,000x. So is it a good rate or is it a bad rate if you're getting a 5x worse rate? Maybe. You might have to, maybe not. You might have to wait an extra month, 2 months, 3 months to be profitable than the dude who sacked on time. But I don't know, man. It's up to you. You have to decide that for yourself. Can PLS and PLSX be paired for pooling or farming? Yes. I'm sure there will be a PLSX PLS pool, which you create an LP position and you get PLS, PLSX, and incentive token. Got Kyle in the chat with the lightning emojis. Late night stream. Let's send it. What's up, Kyle? Good to see you in the chat. Congrats on that new role. I think you tweeted you got a new role. He's an actor, by the way. For those of you who don't know, you should go follow him on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. Kyle rocks. I'm a sacrifice for the environment. Let's go. That's what it is, man. Prove you believe blockchains should not destroy the environment. Because they really shouldn't. Like, proof of work is obsolete. PulseChain fees are going to be super cheap. Will staking mint be lucrative? I'm assuming the venture volume could be low until adoption takes off. Are there any other fundamentals? Great question. Great questions. So we thought about this, right? You're right. It'll take time to actually get volume going on a new marketplace. And so what's the actual, excuse me, what's the actual incentive to hold mint would be, not only the PLS revenue, like fee revenue share that one could get from volume, but price appreciation versus USD, right? So that's why I'm saying it'd be really cool to see buybacks. It'd be really cool to see. Now, you can't expect anything. You guys know this. You guys know the Howey test. You cannot put a pool. You cannot. What's the framing on this? One should not have any expectation from the work of others or entrepreneurial effort via common money in a pool or something like that. But you can watch what the address does. That will receive some of the fees and see what it does with mint on the open market. It's very, very similar to PulseX, you guys. Like, this stuff can't be automated, but you love to see it. You can't make promises, but you also want to explain like reality. So you're in this tricky situations of what you can say. But just know the game theory is pretty good. I like it a lot. There will be a verification process and the details will be provided as the marketplace goes live. There you go. Sack from interest, save the world. There you go, man. My daughter's waiting to launch her new NFT project on PulseChain. So Mintra looks like the ticket. There you go. There you go, man. That's the goal. Become the premier NFT marketplace on PulseChain. Jenkins becoming a meme coin degenerate. Lol, the trader in him took over. Hey, man, he can do what he wants for fun, right? People do what they want. What about an NFT airdrop to Pulse and PulseX sacrifice sets? Not a bad idea. Added to the notes. Yeah, boy, love the show, Gerardo. Thank you, Jamie. Shout out, Jamie. Interesting. If I migrate my MetaMask ledger, will I still receive my PRC20 copies? Probably. Yes, right. You're gonna receive them anyways, right? If you own your own keys, you receive your PRC20 copies regardless. But whether you can actually like see them and move them, I think that depends on if Ledger wants to integrate the new chain. Think. So you should be good. I'd reach out to Ledger and Trezor. Hopefully they support PulseChain because it's super easy. It's just an EVM like Ethereum. Got PulsePunk number 2. Nice. Hey man, glad you're leading the way with NFTs on Pulse. So will you be minting some more PulsePunk NFTs? I have plans for you guys. So for those of you who don't know, I did launch this PulsePunk project about a month or two ago. And if you're a holder, you can go into the Telegram. Or the Discord. There's a link there, a collab.land link, which allows you to verify that you're a holder. Right? It's just a read only. It's just a signature on MetaMask. So you verify that that's the case, and then it allows you into this this private Discord server, which then allows you to reap benefits. Right. So I've sent out merch, given access to the LookIntoHex VIP for the holders. Like that's the cool thing about having fans who supported you via something like this, that you have their addresses, you have their Ethereum addresses, so you can just send them free stuff, by the way. So I plan on doing more cool stuff for you guys. I did not forget about you, 15 beautiful folks who are holders of PulsePunks. I know I don't mention it much, but that's because we're building, right? We're building. But yeah, it'd be really cool to see you guys get free stuff as you're entitled to. Right? I've already given some of the guys free stuff who've confirmed that they're holders. So free stuff is cool. Heart, PulseX, Punks, nice. But yeah, someone has to lead the charge, right? Someone has to, and I love the bio that 5555 Staker Class has on Twitter, like infiltrating NFT degenerates and bringing them the best appreciating assets. And that's really the vibe. So how far away are you from having the marketplace coding done and the infrastructure in place? It's close. I don't want to say too much, but it's close. It's close. Pulse and PulseX get their credibility from Richard Hart, as we know his history. These other projects get their credibility from teams. Need team details. I mean, look, man, some people appreciate their anonymity, and you don't actually always know. I mean, I guess crypto is different, right? But do you know Richard Hart's dev team? Do you know their names? He's not the one coding. Like, you have to realize this. I'm excited you're the lead for this project. Look, man, I think it helps. I think it helps that I kind of know what I'm talking about, and feel like I have good ideas. So I'm really excited too, though. Awesome stuff. Congrats again, and we'll look into Mintra for sure. Very cool. So what do we talk about? We talked about everything, man. Let's see. What else? So yes, this tweet did go off, forking OpenSea. You guys blew up, but definitely the socials are alive, right? And then we had a little fun here on Twitter with Pulse NFT, but they got it. They rebranded. They're ready, and it was pretty fun. But yeah, here they are, you guys. Mintra.io on Twitter. t.me/Mintra official. The greenest NFT marketplace. Boom. Tell me, is this not better branding than what they had going? I know I'm just tooting my own horn here, but I like it. There are a few more things I wanted to cover, I think. But yeah, I'll be tweeting more about I'll be tweeting at that page more, right? As long as your MetaMask is configured to Pulse Network, when connected, your ledger should show your tokens on Pulse as they're assigned the same key. Oh, boom, there you go. Better answer. Oh, got it. Right. Well, there you go. That's your answer. Is 10,000x possible? Be more specific. For what coin? For incentive token, for PulseX, for Mint, for Pulse, Hex again. There's Hex on there somewhere on the logo. Yep, there is. Big cheers from Finland, my friend. You're the best. Hey, appreciate it, Andre Ricardo. Never been to Finland. It looks cold. It looks cold. Looks nice. Cold though. So is a 10,000x possible for Mint? It says GLW 8x. I mean, anything's possible, man. Anything's possible, man. Look, it's just another vertical to capture into PulseChain, right? We have the obviously the deflationary the deflationary coin bros. We have the cheap fees, fast block bros. What else we have? We have the proof of stake bros. Like, you know what I'm getting at, right? Like these verticals, these interests demographics, so to speak. And with PulseX, we have the trading bros. We get the yield farming bros. So hopefully with Mintra, we get the NFT bros. That's the goal. We're just expanding into different verticals to bring into PulseChain. Because think about it. The more transactions that happen on PulseChain, the more PLS will be burned. The more transactions that happen on Mintra, the more PLS ideally goes to Mint stakers. So it's a positive feedback loop, is it not? Because any transactions happening on the Mintra marketplace will also be PulseChain transactions, which will basically burn the PLS more and more that it's giving you. So it's a really cool system. I'm really proud of the design, honestly. Team effort, by the way. Tokenomics. Yeah, it's better. Lower fee than OpenSea. Better model, in my opinion. Like, why wouldn't you want to accumulate Pulse fees? A new coin. Like, why? It's basically an accumulation play, isn't it? Can we look at the price performance of OpenSea and other NFT projects similar to Mint? That's the thing. This is new. Like, this is pretty new. I know OpenSea launched their SOS token, but they just kind of gave it to people. No real good tokenomics. Same with LooksRare. They just kind of gave it to people. Like, there's no real tokenomics there. And this stuff is less than like 6 months old. So, right. If you think DEXs are young, NFT marketplaces are even younger. NFT coins are even younger. Maybe rebrand into PulseChain. Now, see, you don't want to take the Pulse brand necessarily. Again, you want to go in a different vertical. That's the best way I can put it right now. Like OpenSea isn't called Ethereum anything. I'm with you. NFT bros. Do I think it's possible for HEX to 10kx from where it's at now in 5-10 years? It's possible. Bitcoin did what? I like saying it did a 10 million X really, because it was trading for less than a penny before it was actually traded on a legit exchange, like on local Bitcoins or whatever. But let's say 6 million X. So that two 10,000 X's would be 100 million X. So can HEX outperform Bitcoin? Could. It would be unprecedented, but I would not put it against HEX. Do I have any NFTs? Do I own any? Yeah, I have a few Pulse Punks left, and then I also have a Death Bat from Avenged Sevenfold. And someone sent me some other stuff. I think the Hex kid sent me a 5555 staker class. That's pretty cool. Hex has 100k stakers. Richard's on the news. We have a NASCAR. It's gonna rocket. These are good things. Literally use all my spare cash and then some on PulseX sack. Guess they'll try to gather more cash for the sack. Yo, like, again, you guys, these are very personal things. So be wise. Be wise. Know your situation. Is there any type of sack or way to support the fork? Want to have your back? Yes, sir. There will be Mintra sacrifice phase opens in 6 days. If HEX does a 5x, it passes Bitcoin in market cap. I think so. If you count all the coins, yeah. It's getting warm now in Finland. Minus 4 degrees Celsius. Close to Helsinki, just like HEX's price. Soon winter will go away. Yeah, the HEX winter, the Finnish winter, hopefully go away soon, right? Get nice and warm, nice and pamped. But yeah, guys, that was quite the info drop, in my opinion. There's a lot I want to do, man. Like, I didn't even talk about LookIntoHex V2. Are you kidding me? What's wrong with me? Here, let's pull that up. Hex, boom, beauty. So we had a major update. Excuse me. I'm not sure if I even touched on this yet, but major update. LookIntoHex is automated now. No need to input data manually as often as I can, frantically, with room for error. But here you go. Updated every single day. So more accurate, faster response time. Actually is able to respond nicely on mobile, right? Landscape, just pull it up, lookinhex.com, flip it landscape when you pull up these charts, and you can see them, unlike before. Hex absolutely crushing it. This is obviously my favorite tab, but you have all of the tabs that we had before, all the charts. Here they are, right? Share rate, share price, about $4,000 for a T-share, very nice. Roughly 6 HEX per T-share. T-shares are going deflationary, your APY. So yeah, check it out, lookintohex.com. Way, way better than it used to be. And I'm very, very excited to have this live now. Enjoy. What else? What else is there to talk about? How can I access the Mintra testnet? I've been working on an NFT project and would like to start testing. You should DM Rogers, Block Freak. Should DM him. Did I miss where you talked about the utility of the Mint coin? So, oh, good old utility meme. So you can stake it and get PLS revenue share from marketplace fees. And I'd love to see buybacks. I'd love to see buy and burn. Would love to see it. Good morning from Paris, France. Good morning, Patrice von Paris. Salute, fellow Hexicans. Okay, cool, thanks. Anytime. Here, let me get you the correct Telegram real quick. So if you want to message him, it's just DM me. Just DM me, and I'll send you his at. Or if Roger's still in the chat, then you guys chat with each other. But let's see, what else is there? LookIntoHex V2. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't touch on it, but it's live. LookIntoHex.com. What else? Man, there's so much I want to do. I would also, should I just grand slam and just drop another gem? What I'm trying to do? Hold on. Someone here saying, apologies for noobness. All good. Decided to invest in crypto late December. By pure chance, found PulseX. Lucky man. Got 130 million coins. Just a little slice pie. That's a good amount of coins, brother. Hope you do very, very well. Should I just drop what the other thing I'm trying to do? Okay, so I would love to see a staking front end on lookintohex.com. That's all I'm going to say. Like, currently, you go to lookintohex.com, you have all these beautiful charts, you have the merch. By the way, see, I haven't even mentioned this, man. I'm tripping, man. Like, new drop 2 months ago, and I haven't even mentioned it on stream yet. We got the V2 backpack, some cool new mugs. I'll probably add some more mugs to the site. This asymmetry long sleeve shirt. I love this shirt, by the way. The white LookIntoHex hoodie as well. Dropping new colors. Check it out. LookIntoHex.shop. Can't believe I didn't mention it. But to my point, LookIntoHex, you have these cool charts. You have the VIP list here. You have merch, socials. Buy HEX, this is basically a referral link to staker.app. Stake HEX, or excuse me, I'm sorry. Buy HEX is just your basic Uniswap link, and Stake HEX is your staker app referral link. I would love for one to be able to click here, Stake HEX, and a front end pull up, a staking front end with more charts, right? That'd be amazing. Where you see not only the HEX price, the T-share price, the daily payout per T-share. Ideally, you would see everyone's end stake by date, kind of like on hex.vision. And yeah, that'd be freaking amazing. That'd be amazing. So I'd love to see that. Now that's not, I need a dev for that still. I need a dev for that still. Those kind of devs are hard to find. Do you guys know anyone willing to hire? But yeah, that's another sort of a 2022 goal for me. Good evening from Tokyo. What's up, BP Shogun? I'd love to visit Japan. Never visited. I was in Costa Rica recently. Absolutely life-changing. Beautiful place, beautiful weather, beautiful people, amazing food. Just changes a man out there. Rode ATVs, drank coconut water, went to the beach, got massages, danced. Literally the best time ever. Gotta go back. Gotta go back. You really shouldn't put how much of something you have. Be careful with OPSEC. I agree. You don't want to say exactly how many coins you have. Not generally the best idea. Had to be awesome chatting with Richard a while back. It was great. I'd love to talk with him again. I watched that stream. Super cool to hear him say how much he loves your site. That it's humbling, man, when a man of that success and such a great dude will like constantly show the site. Look, I'm trying to build value for the ecosystem, just like a lot of you guys are. Like just you being here, talking to me, supporting, like in the chat, liking, subscribing. That's amazing. And like we all do our part. And yeah, it's really amazing to have him recognize that I'm doing my part. You know, really cool dude, man. Really cool dude. What if Staker App V2 comes along a simple link to it would work? Web app coming soon. That would be cool. I mean, people like options, I think. So it'd be cool to give them options, you know? Stake on Staker app, stake on go.hex.com, stake on lookintohex.com. Sounds fire, right? I'd love to be able to say that before the end of the year. Will Mintra likely be the biggest marketplace for encapsulated hex stakes? Hey man, if people want it, stick them in there. Stick your encapsulated hex stakes in there. Please. Thumbs up. Like many OGs have said, don't be surprised if you see a 10x. Mentally prepare and hold through the gains. Sounds good. But yeah. So Mintra.io, check it out. Sacrifice phase on Mintra.info in 6 days. Sacrifice to prove you believe that blockchains should not destroy the environment. Would love to see buy and burn. Would love to see stakers get PLS fees. Very cool stuff. LookIntoHex V2 live, lookintohex.com. I would love to see a front end for staking, all in due time. Bitcoin and Ethereum, meh. Hex looks good. Hopefully PulseChain launches soon. And along with that, PulseX will launch soon. We got T. Riley, yo from Okinawa with a $5 super chat. Appreciate it, man. Anthony saying, I'm learning slowly. I'm also discovering how freaking amazing this community is. It's a learning curve for sure. Always keep learning. And I agree, this community is unreal. Where do you check how much PLS you'll get from your sacrifice? I think you can go to howtopulse.com. They have a Pulse balance checker tool there. You can also go to apphex.win/charts. Just type in your address. They have a Pulse balance checker. But I think that should be good. I'm all caught up with chat, dropped everything we needed to say. It's getting a bit late here. I think an hour is good. Don't want to intimidate anyone watching the replay with like a 2-hour video. Good night, G. Got a dev meeting in 5.5 hours. Good luck. Good luck, Avos. Good luck. Keep it up, brothers, says Graphene. Thanks, says Stizzy Jones. We're all in this together, says David. Agreed. So good night, everyone. Thanks for joining the stream. Check out all the links in the description. And catch you in the next one. Ciao, everyone.